Now, from your weather authority, meteorologist Cody Bailey.
Well, a warm and quiet Saturday evening continues. We could have a few showers and storms for part of the tri-state overnight tonight. Another round potentially for part of the tri-state again tomorrow afternoon as the actual cold front pushes through. That will provide some relief from the heat. Again, today was the 6th consecutive 90-degree day of our heat wave continuing. May continue tomorrow, but looks like a pretty decent chance that today may have been the last day of this particular heat wave. We are also watching with this storm potential some much needed rain in addition to the much needed relief, but at least the next couple of days. And we'll kind of fast forward a little bit in your 7-day forecast. Not a whole lot of rain in the forecast until maybe late next week. So in the short term, tonight, tomorrow afternoon is our best bet of some rain. It's, again, not going to be a complete washout, coming and going in a couple of waves as we go through overnight tonight and early tomorrow, which is not so great news because, again, we do need the rain as most of areas pretty much along and just south of the Ohio River under at least in a normally dry category. But again, earlier this week, if you've stayed with us here for the drought monitor update this week, Evansville points to the west and over into southern Illinois under that darker shade there of the moderate drought category as we are running a little bit below average for the month of June and for the season as well. So concerns there of that drought-like condition continuing. And again, we'll take any rain that we can get, but it's not going to be a washout for tonight or tomorrow. But more on the rain potential here in just a couple of seconds. Outside right now, our Heads Construction Tower camera showing a pretty comfortable night in terms of humidity. It is still on the warm side with temperatures hovering around 80 degrees, even here at the 10 o'clock hour. And looking towards the Twin Bridges from our Ellis Park Tower camera as well. Evansville continues to be one of the warm spots right now, 83 degrees, but already down to 77 degrees across the river in Henderson. Calhoun, Owensboro, both at 82, 80 degrees in Dixon, and 79 in Carmi, Princeton, and 80 degrees in Jasper right now. So we are all falling through the 70s. We're not going to fall much further. I think we'll be between in a ballpark of 70 to 75 for the overnight lows. So fairly warm as the clouds will gradually continue to increase. Nothing associated in terms of precipitation for our region right now. We are watching this cluster of storms across north central Illinois with a ton of cloud to ground lightning. We've had some severe thunderstorm warnings with that as well. Still pushing off to the east, but all of the future tracker products and guidance in the Weather Center continues to take this a sharp dive to the south over the next hour or two. But so far, we are not seeing that turn just yet. So we'll continue to watch that trend because that could also play a role in exactly where the rain change is set up for the tri-state late tonight and early tomorrow morning as well. But there's that severe thunderstorm watch box. Again, a few warnings at times since it's moving out of Peoria close to Champaign. And again, still moving more towards the east, but we'll keep an eye on that to see if it pushes more towards the south as all of our future tracker products have shown. And we'll start with our future tracker. This is an updated version. Not a lot of changes through the afternoon and evening. Here we are just after midnight. You can see that cluster pushing down to the south and southeast, but still the trend continuing as once it approaches the Wabash River, falling apart. So not a lot of rain for southwest Indiana, but holds together enough to at least produce a few showers and storms over southern Illinois tonight. And then as we go through the early morning hours tomorrow, mostly cloudy, but a few breaks in the clouds are possible as well. And their Storm Prediction Center still maintaining the very far northwestern corner of our tri-state under that level 1 threat of an isolated severe storm. But I think the best chance is going to be where it's unfolding currently. We may see a few breaks in the clouds tomorrow with another line developing. Future tracker pretty consistent of developing it right over Evansville, pushing to the southeast across western Kentucky through along that actual cold front behind the front. We clear out, get much less humid, very comfortable, but cooler than normal as we start next week. Tonight, those temperatures in the mid-70s for a warm overnight low. Tomorrow, again, we may make a run at 90 degrees for the 7th consecutive day in Evansville, but your 7-day forecast shows much cooler, very pleasant to start next week. Low humidity, low heat, even as we get close to 90 by Wednesday of next week. Humidity still very comfortable, and unfortunately for those drought-like conditions after tomorrow afternoon, our next chance of rain not coming into the picture until Friday and Saturday of next week. So we'll keep an eye on the dry conditions. We'll also keep an eye tonight and tomorrow on those rain and storms that are on their way to the tri-state.
Well, a little bit of everything before we hit the 4th of July weekend.
A little bit, yeah, mixed bag there next week.